Ladies and gentlemen, it's Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area SportsTalk channel. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. The Golden State Warriors get an absolutely huge win riding into the All-Star break, taking down a top 4 team in the West in the Houston Rockets. The Warriors get the huge win, 105 to 98. Let's get it, Dub Nation. I mean, this win was huge to bounce back after last night's very tough loss. I mean, you felt like you should have had that game last night, and you know how tough this Houston Rockets team is. A very young, hungry Rockets team. So for the Warriors to go out there tonight to compete and to get this win, I mean, it is huge. And the Warriors now improve to 3-1 in the Jimmy Butler era. Jimmy Buckets getting it done out there. And I mean, what you have to love most about what Jimmy Butler can do out there is his ability to get to the free throw line, which allows him to slow the game down. And for a Warriors team that is very reliant on the three, I mean, it is a huge boost to have a player like Jimmy Butler who can get to the free throw line, get you some free throws, and have that element to his game. And what I think you have seen, Jimmy Butler has fit in very well with the Warriors, with Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and what we saw tonight, the energy that the Warriors brought tonight. It was a lot of fun to watch. And for this Warriors team, the goal is very attainable. A top 6 spot in the Western Conference. I do believe this team can accomplish that. And the Warriors 3-1 in the Jimmy Butler era. I mean, look, it's been a complete transformation, what we've seen with this Warriors team, where, I mean, you feel like on any given night that this Warriors team has a great opportunity to win a basketball game and to be competing the way that they're competing out there. Stephen Curry, he was electric, knocking down some clutch threes down the stretch of this game. Stephen Curry doing what he does best, coming through in the big time moments. And for this Warriors team to get a huge bounce back win after the tough loss in Dallas last night. Welcome everyone to the Golden State Warriors post-game show. Glad you could join us tonight as we're breaking down this huge win tonight. And you do got to give credit to this Rockets team. They fought back in this game. The Warriors did have a 24-point lead at one point, and the Rockets were able to get within 2. But give credit to the Warriors showing the resilience, bouncing back there, and being able to secure rebounds, get good shot attempts up, and to come through, get this win is absolutely huge in propelling the Warriors into the All-Star break. You have some good momentum, and now you can get some good rest and be ready to go for the stretch run. And it is going to be very fun to watch what this Warriors team can do. Can this team compete for a championship this season? I do think it is possible. I mean, with the addition of Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets, what we have seen, I mean, the intensity of this Warriors team on defense, what they have shown with the addition of Jimmy Butler, uh, and then what he can do getting to the free throw line, which for a Warriors team that is very reliant on the three, on those games when threes aren't falling in, you want to be able to have that ability to get easy buckets, get to the free throw line and put points on the board. And look, this is a completely game changer. The Warriors have been getting to the free throw line more often, and to get a win like this against a top 4 team in the Western Conference, I mean, this win is huge and builds tremendous momentum as we are getting very excited. San Francisco is the host city for the All-Star game. The All-Star game will be coming to Chase Center this Sunday. I mean, it is going to be a lot of fun to watch out there. And for the Bay Area, the first All-Star game in the Bay Area in 25 years has not been since the year 2000 that we have seen an NBA All-Star game in the Bay Area. It's going to be so much fun to watch. The festivities over the weekend. You got the celebrity game on Friday with Jerry Rice and Barry Bonds as the coaches. I mean, I can't wait for that on Friday. Saturday, you got the skills challenge, you got the 3-point contest, the dunk contest, and those festivities. Sunday, the All-Star game. And then the Warriors get ready for that stretch run. And can this Warriors team, can they get within a top 6 finish in the West? Because, I mean, that is huge. If they can get within a top 6 finish, the Warriors would be able to avoid the play-in tournament. Warriors now, they are tied with Sacramento going into the All-Star break for the 9 seed, and the Warriors trail Minnesota, who is the 7 seed, currently by a game and a half. So look, when you look at the Western Conference standings, very close, and you know, this is where anything is possible. I mean, this Warriors team can definitely move up in the standings and get to that top 6 finish, which is key because, I mean, you want to avoid the play-in tournament if possible. Look, the play-in tournament is not where you want to be. Puts you in a difficult situation. So look, you gotta keep this momentum going, and the way that this Warriors team has played with the addition of Jimmy Butler, this team has just been so much fun to watch. And we haven't even talked about, I mean, when Jonathan Kuminga is healthy, when he is able to come back, what having him back is going to mean for this Warriors team. And that's where you get really excited about the possibilities, what this team can accomplish going down the stretch. And with the addition of Jimmy Butler, who is going to be here for 2 more years, after this season. So, I mean, he is here for that final stretch run with Stephen Curry. And, I mean, the goal here is to win another NBA championship. And look, it is certainly possible. Could even happen this season with how well this Warriors team is playing. But with Jimmy Butler here for essentially 2.5 years, you are hoping that you can win a championship. And for a guy like Jimmy Butler, who has never won a championship, I mean, that would just be incredible to get to see a player of his caliber, as hard working as he is, to potentially win an NBA championship. So let's get it, Warriors. Welcome in, everyone, to the Golden State Warriors post-game show as we are breaking down this huge win, this huge bounce back win for the Warriors, 105-98 against the Houston Rockets. And what a way for the Warriors to bounce back strong after a very tough loss last night. And the one thing that you don't understand about last night's game was the start time. I mean, it started so late at around, it was I mean, in Dallas time it was like 8:45, and when you look at that, I mean, it doesn't make sense, because then the Warriors had to fly into Houston for tonight's game on the end of a back-to-back. So you really are wondering with the schedule makers, why did they do this? And it makes you believe that essentially, like what Steve Kerr was saying, that the schedule makers, or the NBA, all they care about is ratings, and that they are just not going to, I mean, they're going to neglect the health and certain factors, like how this Warriors team, I mean, had to play a very late game last night in Dallas, then get on an airplane, fly to Houston, get in very late last night, and then be ready to go against a top 4 team in the West. And look, with the run that the Rockets, the comeback that they had, give huge credit to the Warriors to hang on and to weather the storm in that fourth quarter comeback from the Rockets. What a win, Warriors. They get the huge win, 105-98 against a top 4 team in the Western Conference, in the Houston Rockets. And we are going to be getting to our picks of the game, so we'd love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And for my player of the game, I am going to go with Brandon Pajinski. What a game for the young shooting guard. 18 points. He had 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals in the game. I mean, the energy pods brought out there was incredible. I mean, he was sensational, and he continues to get better. He did get off to a slow start early in the season, but I mean, he has been able to really put it together here in the second half, and I mean, it has been incredible. Brandon Pajinski is my player of the game, and let's make some noise for the YouTube algorithm, and let's smash up the like button. Thank you so much for your incredible support. Smashing that like button This lets the YouTube algorithm know that this Warriors post-game show is important, so YouTube can recommend this Warriors post-game show to as many Golden State Warriors fans and basketball fans out there. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate the support. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Take care, and let's get it, Dub Nation. Have a great one.